Is it frustrating or exciting the fact that y'all haven't played y'all best, but y'all still basically in playoff contention because of the way the West is shaking out?
I think it's both, as you just said. I think it's very frustrating because I think we could be right in the thick of things right now. What I don't want to have happen is for us to get to the point where, everything becomes so critical and everything, you have to have the perfect storm to be able to stay in it, so we have to start playing good basketball right now where, it translates into wins and not close losses, really.
How big a deal is focusing on the defense and to get that, like kind of way y'all lost the last game towards the end of the games to get stops?
Well, I thought we did a great job. We held, to me, one of the top guards in the league, to 3 for 18, but he made a big shot at the end that was well defended. That's the situation that you put yourself in when you don't execute. It doesn't come down to that play. It comes down to the plays in the first quarter, in the second quarter, the third quarter. Everybody talks about winning or losing games in the last minute or so of the game. That's never the case in this league. You win or lose basketball games, from the first quarter on. Those last 2 plays that happens in the game should be non-factors if you're playing the way you're supposed to play.
What will be the top defensive priority tonight?
Well, I think, right now it would have to be, keeping JJ under control and keeping him out of the paint. I watched the last games. He's doing a great job, and he's playing with such a sense of confidence right now. And, he's shooting the ball extremely well. So I think we got to find a way to corral him and control his dribble penetration. And then Dirk is always a factor. He's such a great shooter, and they do such a great job of creating space and getting him the basketball in a situation where you're always closing out to him. So those are the things. And then I think Wes Matthews is playing probably his best basketball of the year for these guys, and he's shooting the ball extremely well too. So those are the things that I think become.
Alvin, how excited are you the fact that y'all got that new starting lineup and seeing it gel with the schedule getting easier over the next month or so, and then y'all getting more people healthy?
Well, I think we got one more guy to get healthy and put on the floor, and Quincy, I think he'll be a big help to us. He's a spacer and things like that. Tyreek, I think now is playing. He's played enough games right now that he's feeling a little more comfortable, and it's just been a tough situation for us because we still hadn't had, not for one day, our whole team, and so that's been a little bit difficult for us. But, we just got to keep plugging away at it. Like you said, I think the best thing is that, the teams in the West have not ran off and left anybody. I mean, obviously San Antonio and Golden State, but we're still within reach, and we still have a lot that we can play for.